Jesus freak here. This was prompted by a conversation I had with someone on my IRC channel, and he commented that he had chronic depression because of serotonin levels, and I said, in my case, my chronic depression is more a result of the low light environment that most of the time I live in. Although, yeah, serotonin probably does have a bit of a hand in it too. So, I got to thinking about that, the fact that I do live in a controlled light environment, which may seem a bit weird, but as it happens, I have some sensory processing issues. Some of you may have noticed that sometimes when I'm outside, my bad eye is squinted shut. It's because it's overloaded. Just getting too much feedback, and it shuts down. Because otherwise, especially in the winter with the sun reflecting off the snow, I tend to have so much light going into my eye that I get headaches. Another issue is that I have trouble focusing on one sound source. And often it's like, the sound I hear, it's all whoosh, 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 all coming at me. And that too can cause an overload. And sometimes, as a result, my brain has stopped processing it, and I just hear mumbo jumbo. So sometimes I've had to ask people to repeat stuff because my brain's just shut down. And I have trouble making out the words sometimes. Related issue is that people sometimes notice me in church like this, with my head resting on the pew between my hands and my eyes shut. Again, it's too much information coming in and shuts down to protect itself. Yeah, I know it's weird. I do what I have to compensate. I know I have problems. It's just like, all these other weird things around the house. It's because I have problems and I'm trying to accommodate my situation. Sensory issues like these tend to go kind of hand in hand with neurodivergence and autism in particular. And I'm sure there's going to be people like, how do you know you're autistic? Because everyone says they're autistic. Well, I've had a formal diagnosis since 1988. So, Don't give me that fad disorder thing. This was long before it was a fad. It was even before ADHD was a fad disorder, and they tried an ADHD diagnosis at one point, as evidenced by some of the pills I was taking in the mid-'80s that messed me up. So, anyway, just thought I'd mention that. Sort of try to explain my situation. Jesus, freak out.